So the Natlan Archon Quest saga is finally over, and after one big action packages, it's time to relax a bit and let's get started.
Does everyone remember Isa Bathhouse?
No, I don't. In version 5.4, we're getting a new 5-star called Mizuki. I'm not kidding, guys, that's legit her name. Mizuki is an Anemo Catalyst user who hails from Inazuma and is a clinical psychologist.
Hold on, clinical psychologist?
Yeah, we totally needed one. Our kid is kinda interesting. Kinda. With her normal attack, she deals Anemo damage, and with her skill, she floats. In her skill, she deals AoE Anemo damage and increases swirl damage for the entire party. With her burst, based on the active character's current HP, she periodically creates these things which if the active character has enough HP, they didn't mention the exact amount, will deal AoE Anemo damage, and if they don't have enough HP, will heal the active character. If left untouched, they'll explode after some time, dealing AoE Anemo damage. She also has this unique passive where with her in your party, when using food health regeneration, your characters based on their friendship level regain more HP. Now how good of a unit she is or not is not something I can tell you without looking at her kit in more depth. What I can tell you, however, is she's here to finally fill in that one vacant spot on the standard banner for an Inazuman character. Yeah, she's gonna be moved over to the standard banner after the end of her featured banner. Which brings us to the banners of this patch. In version 5.4, the first phase banners will feature the new character Mizuki and Sequeen. Gotta be kidding me. How is this little Bulbasaur from version 4.7 got a rerun before my man Wriothesley? That is blasphemy. It's still ridiculous her rerun happened before his. Anyway, on the second phase, we're getting the rerun of Lady Farina along with the much awaited Wriothesley. I gotta give it to Hoyoverse. I mean, yeah, they kind of fucked up every Wriothesley wonder, but the banners aren't that cruel this time. I mean, we can easily skip the first phase and then it doesn't matter who you go for, you might still just get a Mizuki. Of course, with a new character, we're also getting a new story quest for Mizuki. And following that trend with Natlan characters, if you complete it within a given time, you'll get the Ascension Mats for up to level 60 as well as 60 Primogems. And I suppose due to that thing, following version 5.4, they've removed the key requirement thing to unlock story quests. What do I do with these now? Moving on to the events, the main event for this patch features a certain festival in Inazuma where something's been cooking with Raiden, no pun intended, Miko and Mizuki. We'll find out the story when we play it. And as for the sub-event, in-event games, we got Fox Mario, Rich Crosser Simulator, that one game from Mavika story quest. This one's got co-op just to make up for any skill issues, you know, in case you've got those. What? Why did you miss that? Oh, and in case this thumbnail is what led you here, yeah, this also happens sometimes in the same event. Boy's literally breaking every single rule of society at this point.
It should have been me, not him!
During this same event, of course, along with Primogems, we'll also get a new 4-star Pola, whose stats are still unknown to me. And up next, we have
Osmanthus wine tea.
This is a new type of event where we're supposed to have random, nonchalant interactions with characters. Yeah, completely normal casual interactions. And that'll get us rewards. Apparently they'll just pop up on our map and we have to go there and talk to them and that's it. Sounds easy enough. Next, we have another combat event where we'll have to go clear different domain floors, each with different difficulty under a given amount of time. We also get some buffs for each floor and we can even invite a friend to help us with co-op. Wait a minute. Oh, wrong footage. So yeah, floors, timers, buffs, and co-op. Totally new, totally not confusing. Next, we have a fishing event where we have to fish. Thankfully, not the boring traditional way, but in a fast-paced competitive way. Yes, after a very long time, as far as I can remember anyway, we're getting a sort of PvP in Genshin. Only the third one to ever come out besides Wind Trace and Total Complete Garbage. In this event, you can fish by yourself or go co-op and either fish together with a friend or compete to get the highest score. Well, some friendly competition sounds interesting. And finally, Xavier returns. Not this one, this one. This time, instead of saving the whole budget of an entire production by forcing the labor onto a single person, He's only outsourcing one task: post-production. Yeah, he got the footage and we're supposed to edit them in Genshin. Just what I needed. There's also something new with TCG. Sorry, I'm not interested. And we also have the return of the ley line event for all of us who are broke. There, I didn't call it useless. Finally, the new features. Quality of life improvement continues this patch. Now, in the training guide, we can now add level up plans and get the appropriate information for all the mats needed for our goal, as well as their location. Once a goal is set, the required mats will be highlighted in most interfaces where they appear. Clicking on one of them will also reveal our progress with our goal. Also, more interfaces will now display our resin count, which is nice. And when looking at any craftable material, if you click on the craftable amount, it'll locate the nearest alchemy bench. Now, when switching characters in the character menu, will stay on the same screen on the new character and not switch to the attributes page. Say if you were on the talents page on a character, and when you switch to the next, you'll be on the talents page on that character as well. For PC players that use keyboard and mouse, not a controller, you can now quickly filter characters based on elements with this thing that'll appear under the characters list. Weapons can now be filtered with attributes and also has a similar recommendation system as with artifacts. Also, an auto add button has been added to the weapon refinement screen. Also, some news from the Serenity bot. Our buddy Tubby apparently got some LAN network, as now we don't have to be into its face to be able to communicate. We can now do basic Tubby tasks from anywhere in the bot. And that was everything from Hoyoverse. And now, some news from me. Yes, I haven't been streaming for some time now, and as things stand, I haven't been able to finish the work I needed to do and can't say when I will. I think it'll take a few more days before I'm back. So regardless of my longest break since I started live streaming, thank you all for sticking with me and your continued support. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. Let me know what you think about this update in the comments, and share this video with all your Genshin friends. And of course, check out my own Discord server. Link to that is in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.